Ah. Hello YouTube, it's RJ the West here, my friend Last Night BC. Welcome back to another episode of GTA Online Livestream. We're on episode 98. Enjoy the live stream, guys. Go ahead and head back. Turn on my amp.
Yeah, the highest views I even get from even streaming GTA is 10 or lower.
It's not bad.
Uh, it could be better. And most of the time, I don't have anyone watching, or it's just one person.
It does happen from time. You have like over 500 subscribers too, and you figure a
They're
few of them
not.
would actually be down to
No,
watch your streams.
no, they're not subscribed for that stuff. Where are they at?
Oh crap, as soon as I heard the word paranoid from Mutt, movies, airport.
I can hear your pad rattling.
I know that. I'm gonna adjust myself in a few seconds.
It sounds like a damn jackhammer.
Hey, you remember back in the old days in the early 2020s when I first got my chair and the vibration? You even remember that?
Yeah.
That kind of was literally reminiscent. It's one of the motors. You literally have to like sit on it. Oh wow, you actually took the Sparrow.
I got literally nothing against the streaming GTA, but it's actually my weakest, lowest view content ever.
When it comes to your streaming content?
Yeah.
It's the opposite for me, apparently. I've been noticing that no one really watches me play Warframe. It's because, well, Warframe is the only really other game that I'm willing to play. And I don't mind streaming Warframe, although people are just going to be seeing me do the same missions over and over and over again with multiple random builds. But it's the quality of the video that I'm more worried about.
People don't care how many times you do the missions over and over and over.
I'm pretty sure they do. I mean,
I'm pretty sure they don't unless they got something to watch.
Either they're bored out of their minds or they just happen to see a guy on a camera playing Warframe as a limbo main. But I would say though that when I started streaming GTA, I definitely get the most out of GTA, probably because I spend more time in GTA when we're live streaming. If you actually wanted to, we could probably just play Warframe at night for a few days. But when we were talking about it,
you were talking about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not in any hurry to hop into Warframe at night. Warframe doesn't feel right playing at night sometimes. I mean, it depends on what you're doing. Like, if you wanted to chill, most likely you'd probably go to an open world area. Like, me personally, I prefer Venus, the Orb Valis. I like that place. It's
because of the
nice,
snow.
Because of killing Corpus. It's the Corpus.
I thought it was because of the snow.
Well, that too. The planes of Eidolon, well, you have the Eidolons that come out at night, which are annoying as hell.
And the vampire
if you leave, I mean, most likely they will leave you alone, but then you got those little square cube things.
You also got the vampire cavats.
Yeah, and we use flesh companions that can actually get infected by them, so you don't want. And then you have to give them a thing, otherwise they have that stupid red aurora on them forever.
It's just cosmetic. It doesn't really change anything on them.
I know it doesn't. Or Valves, in my opinion, is probably like my favorite place. Honestly, I'm surprised they wouldn't. I wonder if they're gonna come up with another open world. I have an idea for an open world. How about the Indifference area?
I'm surprised they haven't made one for 1999.
Oh, yes. If they had an open world segment for 1999 in Warframe, that would be awesome as hell.
course, it'd be kind of small, though.
No. Well, Hallvania is a pretty weird place. It's supposed. I looked it up, and Hallvania is basically inspired by multiple European countries. Honestly, I was immediately thinking of Argentina for some reason. When I look at the sun, the pictures in Hallvania, like I'm just thinking Argentina or something like that.
Hmm.
Like nowhere near Europe. The one thing I find interesting about Hallvania is that you can't read the language. The only language that's in English is the words online. I like the fact that Warframe makes good. Digital Extremes makes some really good music, and they actually have like a hardcore metal band called Era that actually works with them, collaborates with them.
Mm.
And that community is pretty tight knit. Now, where was that building I was at before you got in the mission? Yeah, got in here.
They probably use Sora for some of it. I can actually see them using Sora.
I can't.
I can.
I mean, you can't even use Sora anymore anyway, so...
Not Sora. Suno. I'm gonna say Suno.
Ah.
Sora and Suno sounds very similar to me. Because of the way it sounds.
Oh, shit. We could do a few of those client jobs. Scoot shelling. Money,
technically,
money, money.
Technically we don't have to anymore.
True,
Remember?
but, I mean, I would rather take advantage of this extra payout for you.
I'm not worried about money when I have the Astrolab and the bunker.
And you can make like a couple $100,000 extra.
Don't worry about the client jobs. I'm not really worried about them.
Fair enough. We could just do one of if you want, we could do one of my actual missions where we
Nah.
All right.
Let's go to the military base and chill.
Fair enough.
I was thinking the airport, but then I changed my mind to the military base.
The airport would be too lonely. You just want to see guys making grunting noises and lifting weights, don't you?
Gym simulator.
Oh God, I've seen that video a few years ago.
I know, I watched it with you.
That was like some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. The way that guy's hand was like, the way that guy's hand was moving so fast.
The moaning and grunting.
The hand gestures. He was like doing this, but down there, like so fast that in real life your tendons would be shattered.
I can tell that the graphics have changed in GTA 5 a little bit, but this looks more sharper and cleaner.
Yeah, I have noticed that too.
Remember I told you that I saw a video that they did a change to change the graphics and the cops as well. They also changed the cops, apparently.
You talking about their behavior or their appearance?
I don't think it's their appearance. I think it's their behavior. Because they supposedly changed the graphics and the reflections and
ray
other
tracing
random
improvements and stuff.
And that too, and other random stuff for graphical changes and something with the cops as well.
Yeah, it's funny. I shouldn't say funny, but you want to hear something that's rather interesting. I never used the military base for a lot of my missions, if not ever. There was one capture drive I made, like, back in 20... Actually, I wouldn't know. Let's take a look. this you can't see it, but this um this particular capture job dates all the way back to 2019. It was actually a pretty fun one. I should recreate it in the form of an actual mission. There was one deathmatch I remember I made many, many years ago. If I were to reminisce about some of the stuff I've done over the years in GTA, do you remember that one mission that one job I created called Isolated and Submerged?
Not
I
particularly, no.
created I created an underwater labyrinth and I filled it with a lot, and I mean a lot of health packs. Because every time I invite someone in there, I warn them, you need to bring scuba gear. They never do. They die. They pick up all those health kits, but it's almost like a game to them. Where you have to collect as many health packs as you can, otherwise you die. And well, you can say it doesn't end well for them.
Oh, I saw a video that saying that they're saying that GTA 6 can be up for pre-order for any time.
Mm.
Watch this. Antivirus is a serious virus. Actually awesome. So GTA 6 isn't launching on PC day one. And Rockstar's reason sounds simple, but it's actually controversial. The CEO of Take-Two Interactive says it's all about the core consumer, and according to him,
So the reason why they're not releasing GTA 6 on the PlayStation, or not the PlayStation, on PC on launch is because of the consumers. According to what the CEO says, that PlayStation and Xbox are taking priority for the consumer reasons. You
I'm gonna
know,
get my phone.
people that will buy more people that will buy the game.
Yep.
But I don't think that's the reason. I think it's because of hackers. They don't want to release it on day one on PC because of people can actually hack the game like they do in GTA 5. That's probably the one reason why they're not releasing it on PC on day one because they want to try not to release it with hackers in the game.
recipes that are better.
I think
Do you
that's
think?
the main reason.
Do you think I might be making my Suno songs too long?
No. That you
My dad thinks some of them are too long. Hell, the longest one I've ever made is probably Eternal War, Warframe versus Warhammer 40K fan fiction music.
No, I've seen songs for 10 hours long.
Those aren't real songs; they're just on repeat.
No, they're not on repeat.
Well, they must be some pretty damn good artists. Like, I'm scrolling through my songs right now, and Blood of My Lust, which is the newest one. I don't know why I came up with such a stupid name for a title, but like Blood of My Lust. Play Me Like One of Your Games. That one actually sounds pop, almost country, synth pop, which doesn't bother me. It actually has a really nice tone to it. Then you got Kissed by Darkness. Honestly, that one, I'm surprised that one only has 18 views at the time of this live stream.
Hmm.
That one's actually pretty good. It's not like the AI voice was mispronouncing any words.
This material.
In fact, the Battle of Madness, you noticed the AI was mispronouncing the man in the wall. It's not Mayor Wall. Mayor Wall. The Battle of Madness. It's actually the first one I was using. Let's see. The Shivering Isles. Let's do some thought experiments. Let's see. Can Varuna... Alright, Varuna Prime versus Battle Beast. Who do you think would win?
Don't know.
This fictional scenario. What if Varuna Prime from Warframe were to fight Thok from Invincible?
You know would be a good opponent that's even stronger than Superman?
What?
Phobo.
Who?
His name is Phobo. He's a multiverse type enemy. He's even stronger than Superman. He's like a bounty hunter that's basically a god.
You talk? Oh, Lobo. You mean the
Yeah,
one who gets
Lobo.
killed? You mean the one who gets killed by Ghost Rider in Death Battle?
hmm
What
He's actually he's actually stronger than Superman.
would would they have? All right, in a battle between Varuna Prime and Hawk, the dialogue would be a clash of two savage philosophies: one of a silent, vengeful guardian, and the other of a warrior seeking a glorious end. Thok, he is a seeker of worthy death, who finds every waking moment of peace to be an unquenchable agony. He respects only strength and will patronize opponents who he deems insects. Verona Prime is okay. We're gonna skip all that. The first strike. Thok, amused, looking at her gold accented frame. Gold? You dress like a god, but you smell of the hunt. Tell me, creature, are you another immortal who has forgotten what it means to bleed? Varuna stands silent, dropping on all fours, at the head of Damar beginning to glow with invisibility. A low, distorted growl vibrates through her chest. Phase 2, the thrill of the hunt. Thok, after Varuna lunges from invisibility, tearing into his side with Ufron's fangs. Impressive! You strike from the shadows like a coward, yet you have the teeth of a true predator. Give me more! Exhaust this fury that roils within me. Interesting. Varuna, the head of Rakesh, snaps at the air, spreading status effects through his wounds. Her only response is a haunting, multi-layered howl that echoes through the arena. Phase 3, the climax. Death struggle. Thok, gripped in a stalemate, blood matting his fur. You do not speak. You only kill. I respect that. No more games. No more tricks. Let us see if your spirit is as golden as your shell. Varuna, finally a distorted voice. Either hers or a psychic echo from her wolves whispers through the air as she prepares her final pounce. The pack does not play. The pack consumes. Without plot armor, here's the outcome. Without plot armor, the fight would be a war of attrition. Battle Beast scales to planetary level threats and has survived 4-day battles against the strongest beings in his universe. However, Varuna Prime's ability to bypass armor with slash status effects and her cheat death passive could allow her to inflict wounds that could even Thok's healing factor would struggle to close. In the end, Thok's would get exactly what he wanted: a warrior's end at the hands of the beast more feral than himself. Oh my god, dude, that was awesome. Varuna kills Thok in single combat. You know what? The next time I see a Varuna in Warframe, I'm going to straight out tell them, hey, guess what, Varuna? Varuna Prime could defeat Battle Beast in Mortal Kombat.
Most people probably won't even know who Battle Beast even is.
If they've ever seen the show Invincible, they would know who he is.
I said most people.
Most people. Can Valkyr do it? Can Valkyr?
Probably not.
Let's find out. Valkyr Prime. Alright, alright, let's see. Alright, Battle Beast wins. Valkyr is an apex predator. Yeah, I kind of figured too. Let's see. Sorry, damage, lifesteal, high-level armor taking. She is fundamentally a weapon designed to fight conventional armies. Doc, however, can fight Viltrumites like Thrag for days at a time without her invulnerability gimmick enabled. Valkyr's durability cannot match a Viltrumite tier threat. Battle Beast would likely respect her ferocity, but his strength and endurance are simply on a much higher scale. The fight. Battle of the Two Berserkers. Opening. The battle begins with raw ferocity. Valkyr immediately engages with Hysteria, her energy talons glowing as she tries to tear through Thog's armor. Thog, realizing she is a skilled warrior, likely laughs off the initial slashes. He counterattacks, testing her endurance. The fight shifts from a slaughter to a sparring session and then to a war. The turning point. Valkyr would realize conventional melee isn't working and attempt to use Whipline to gain aerial advantage or Warcry to speed up her attacks. Doc would simply wait for her to run out of energy, as her Hysteria is powered by her rage and energy reserves, whereas his strength is fueled by pure, unlimited battle lust. After hours of fighting, Valkyr's energy drains, her armor fails to compensate for the raw force of Thog's blows, and the battle beast delivers a final shattering strike. Dialogue scenario: sniffing the air, his tone calm yet intimidating. You possess a familiar scent, torment, rage, yet you are not of living flesh. Valkyr emits a guttural, corrupted shriek, her talons extending. She speaks through the neural link, screams, I remember them. You sound like them. I am no corporal engineer, beast girl. I am Thok, and I live for the fight that lasts forever. Do not disappoint me. Valkyr engaging Hysteria, moving in the blur. Then you will die knowing what pain is. Claws clash against Thok's weapon, creating a deafening screech of metal. Battle Beast, chuckling, blood lining from drip from a scratch. Good. A worthy opponent. Your fury is exquisite, but your strength is limited by your artificial heart. Valkyr Prime, releasing a war cry, her speed increasing tenfold. I am more than metal. I am the scream. Battle Beast, easily overpowering a swing, slamming her to the ground. You fight with hate, girl. I fight for the joy of it. There is a difference. Valkyr, lying in the rubble, her energy failing, never enough. Battle Beast, standing over her, you have served well. I will remember this fight. Analysis of abilities. Valkyr Prime strengths, insane attack speed, lifesteal, massive armor rating, and the ability to survive without Thok strength, Viltrumite level strength, speed, highest stamina, fought for days, master of all weapons. Why? Thok wins without the absolute invulnerability of Hysteria. Valkyr's armor is not designed to withstand attacks that can cut through a Viltrumite's skin, which is what Battle Beast is known for doing. Yeah, I kind of figured Valkyr would get killed, but we haven't tried only Atlas or only Rhino. We actually found out that Rhino and Atlas could kill Thok. Let's see. Who do you want to try first, Rhino or Atlas?
Alice.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, hold on a second. More accurate. In this matchup, okay, let's see. Oh. Well, Thok is incredibly fast and strong. Warwick Atlas Prime. Oh, I picked Prime. You know what? That's fine. We haven't used Atlas Prime. Lightly takes this fight. Durability. Let's see. Atlas is a sentient construct composed of heavy organ. I'm gonna relocate. These guys have been doing pull-ups all day. That is inhuman, dude.
Who says they're human?
They're not. They're NPCs with infinite resources, except health. They die. You know what? This gave me an idea. I want to call for the Avenger. If you want to chill in the Avenger, we could just fly around in that. Really? Park it outside the military base. It's because I was looking at the runway, wasn't it?
Mm.
It is. Ow. Oh. That's okay. I could just call it in there.
I can't enter when that's sitting there.
I didn't even know you were. I thought you were just gonna wait until I invite you into it
Why? I can fly over here.
because you're in chill mode. You're supposed to be super lazy and press only a few buttons. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into the Avengers hold yet. Oh, that's right. This isn't a stealth one. My brain is telling me that it's like 8:30 for some reason. Not even 8. Not even 8:15. I remember a while ago that I said to myself, if I were ever rich and I wanted to have my own private jet, it would be a decommissioned Osprey. I don't know why. But then you have to worry about anything going wrong. An aircraft, if anything goes wrong. I mean, can you imagine just falling out of the sky as an ultra wealthy person, and then you have to deal with, like, assuming you survive. Whee! How much are you gonna fly over the dirt? Right here. I don't know why. This is a good spot. Probably because it's dark. The golf course has no actual lights other than the building itself. The darkest area in the city. Alright. Avenger Services. Engage autopilot. There we go. Now we can just chill in a flying camper. Just you and me and that guy. Alright, let's find out. Let's see. Power feat. Atlas already has a planetary feat, punching the meteor. While Thok is top tier invincible, Atlas's ability to destroy something designed to crack a planet, and his ability to turn that material into his own armor makes him a very hard counter. Thok is brutal, but Atlas Prime doesn't feel fatigue or fear. If Thok cannot destroy Atlas within the first few seconds of absolute maximum effort, Atlas will inevitably wear him down with petrification and devastating landslide punches, which lore-wise are meant to shatter armor. The dialogue would be brutal, short, and focused solely on the battle. Thok seeks a worthy challenge, while Atlas is a stoic warrior of the void. Thok, leaping onto the rocky ground, his mace dragging. I smelled the scent of a stone titan from miles away. It has been weeks since I have had a worthy fight. Do not disappoint me. Atlas Prime does not speak, simply looks down, slams his fists together. A violent earthquake shakes the immediate area as his rubble armor forms. Thok. Silence! Your blood will paint this barren ground. Thok smashes his mace against Atlas's armor, causing a massive fissure, but Atlas barely moves. Yes! Good! A worthy foe. Atlas, his voice booms, distorted by void energy. You are not the first to challenge the mountain. you will be the last. Thok, after taking devastating landslide punches that shatter his ribs. Yes, pray that it is enough. I will tear your core from your rock body. Ratless Prime. As tectonics rise to trap Thok, stone lasts forever. Thok eventually realizes his mistake in finding a fair fight, but by then he is trapped in stone, and Atlas Prime's landslide eventually finishes him. Damn, dude, Atlas OP. Atlas can. This is amazing that some of these Warframes could just kill Battle Beast. And if you've seen the show, Battle Beast is a very, very powerful character. Alright, let's do Rhino now. Those Rhino mains out there watching this. Alright, I'm just gonna skip straight to the dialogue. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't. Battle Beast would smell the unnatural infested armored beast before he saw it. He would likely charge into state. Rhino in his lore-accurate beast mode would not converse, but rather meet the charge with Rhino charge, aiming to impale. Thok's mace would impact Rhino's Iron Skin. Lore-wise, Iron Skin is not just a shield, but a hardened shell of armored infested flesh, often absorbing thousands of tons of force. Thok would draw blood, but Rhino would not falter. Mid-battle, seeing his foe's durability, Battle Beast would relish to fight, shouting challenges. Shouting challenges. Rhino, controlled by a Tenno, would utilize Roar, a massive void-infused scream intended to shatter the willpower and physical structure
I'm
of
going
foes.
to jump out so I can call him out.
Oh, or you could go on the cockpit.
Too late, already jumped.
Guys, this is funny.
I would rather be down here at the golf course anyways.
You're only saying that because you were getting bored in there.
Well, ain't nothing to look at in there.
Hey, you're not entirely wrong.
Gonna cost you, but I can get what we need.
I'll get out too. Whee! Oh shit.
I'm gonna look this direction so I have a nice, beautiful sunrise.
Ugh. It is a nice, beautiful sunrise. But alas, my camera. This is more.
Camera?
My screen. Let's see. The climax. Thok, injured but thrilled, would likely tear through the first layer of iron skin with his bare claws. Rhino would respond with Rhino Stomp, shattering the surrounding space-time, suspending Thok in a time-locked stasis field, allowing for a killing blow. Dialogue. The Beast versus Machine. Lore-accurate Rhino rarely speaks, often described as a mindless, ravenous entity in early lore. The Tenno controlling him, if present, would be cold and calculating. Battle Beast. Finally, a scent of true violence. You are not a beast of my world. You are something far more succulent. As his mace slams into Ironskin, yes, harder. Your shell breaks, but your soul fights. Do not die quickly, machine. Rhino Prime, Tenno controlled. You seek a glorious death. You will find only the void. Ooh, that's cold, dude. Battle Beast. While being suspended by Rhino Stomp, time? You twist time? A worthy challenge, but even time bends to my fury. Rhino Prime. As Stomp finishes, pain is the only teacher. Your lesson is over. The winner! Rhino Prime. Without plot armor, Rhino Prime has the advantage. While Battle Beast has superior endurance and raw strength, lore-accurate Rhino can distort space-time with his stomps, which Battle Beast has no defense against. Furthermore, Iron Skin, when boosted by Void Energy, is a level of durability that can withstand nearly any physical attack, but Rhino can simply reapply it. Battle Beast would fight for days, but Rhino would eventually dismantle him. I'm gonna have a... what do you think would be a more badass picture? Rhino Prime defeating Battle Beast, or Atlas defeating Battle Beast?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you like better?
We can go either way.
We'll go with Rhino. Hold on. The cover art that I was working on for my song today. I went through so many of them. Oh. Alright. Rhino Crime from Warframe defeating Doc from Invincible and an epic battle scene. Oh, my squishy fluffy fur baby's all curled up in a ball. Kind of. Where'd all these people suddenly come from?
To play golf,
Yeah, they are.
or just to chill and hang out. And...
I'll try again. It wouldn't load.
There you are.
Hola.
Hey, buddy. That memo was hilarious. What? Yeah.
Oh. Can't create images like that. Balls. Okay, how about, yeah, instead of an epic battle scene.
It's nice to meet someone with some manners for once.
Alright, let's just try it.
You can't have stuff too violent or provocative or
Provocative.
yeah, that's the word.
What would you consider as provocative?
Anything that is too showy.
Rhino is smashing him literally in the chest with the hammer, dude. And Rhino actually looks like he's... Oh, wow, it's actually pretty cool looking. Nice. Alright, how about... Alright, let's mix things up a bit. What if Lord Eckert Murmur from Warframe were to invade the Bleach universe? What kind of dialogue would Ichigo and his friends have? In this scenario, oh, turn the pad on before it's too late. Come on. Love max setting. Always go with the max setting. In this scenario, a lore-accurate invasion of the Murmur entities from Warframe's Whispers in the Walls update that are fractured stone-like constructs from the Man in the Wall into the Bleach universe would feel less like a traditional enemy raid and more like a cosmic surreal horror event. The Murmur would appear in the world of the living and solidity as floating stone limbs, disembodied eyes, and rapidly merging geometric eldritch abominations. Because they are manifestations of the void indifference rather than traditional hollows or souls, they would initially confuse the Shinigami. Here is what dialogue and scenes would look like between Ichigo Kurosaki and his friends. Initial contact, the confusion. The Murmur arrive. I would say they're arriving from the ground, the walls, even from the middle of the air. Treating the environment like an upside-down, sandy, void-corrupted space. Ichigo Kurosaki. He's surprised. What the hell? They're not hollows. I can't feel the spiritual pressure. It's like empty space, but they're right there. Orihumi Inu. Kurosaki-kun. They look like they're made of rocks, and are those floating arms? They're not crying, but they feel lonely. Uru Ishida, analyzing with his Quincy bow. Fascinating, my spirit weapon passes right through them, yet they can damage the pavement. These things are violating the laws of Reishi manipulation. Yatsutora Chad, Sato, they don't stop. No matter how many I break, they just reform. The battle, the menace. Lore-accurate Murmur are mindless when small, but combine into larger, more intelligent and deadly forms, like the fragmented one. Ichigo using Banki, slashing at a rogue Culverin. Stop reforming, just die already. Rogue Culverin uttering a fragmented whisper-like sound, arm cannons venting steam. Uru shouting, Ichigo, don't hit them directly, their canisters are weak points. Break the canisters, not the armor. Why are they whispering? It's like they're looking through me, not at me. Note, the Murmur act on behalf of the Man in the Wall and are described as his hands, feet, eyes, and mouth. Orami, attempting to use Shun Shun Rika. Santan Keshinan. It's not working. They're not rejecting my power. They're just letting it pass through them like it's nothing. The revelation. The cosmic horror. If they encountered a fragmented one, a massive amalgamation of limbs, the dialogue would turn to the existential nature of the threat. Kishuki Uhara arriving, analyzing with his fan. My, this is quite problematic. These aren't creatures of this world, or even soul society. These things seem to be fragments of a cosmic void. Ichigo says, they keep saying, indifference. What are they talking about, Urahara? Urahara, I believe they are trying to break through our reality, Ichigo. They don't want to conquer us. They just want to exist here. Whatever they want, I'm not letting it destroy this town. Key interactions and scenarios. Kenpaki Zaraki would likely laugh and enjoy fighting something that can constantly reform, treating them like a puzzle, shouting, finally, something that doesn't break in one hit. Meruki Kurosuke would be ecstatic, attempting to capture a slinky or a tome for experimentation, intrigued by their void composition. The final conversation. The Murmur are failures, turned against their masters, which might cause Ichigo to have a moment of contemplation, seeing them as trapped things similar to how he viewed his own inner hollow. Let's see. Interesting. That's basically it. They would lose though, right?
I don't know.
Let me try. Would the Murmur be successful in conquering the planet. Great, more things that aren't like hollows and more. They feel empty, like they're just waiting. Blah blah blah. New dialogue. Uru Ishida adjusting his glasses, scanning. They aren't made of Reishi Ichigo. They're absorbing spiritual pressure and turning it into that stone material. It's almost as if they're rearranging the air itself. Kishi appearing with the fan, smiling nervously. Fascinating. A void anomaly outside of Dangi? They seem to be fragments of something much larger, trying to make our reality comfortable for their master. Ormi looks like they don't have hearts. I can't feel I can't feel any sadness or anger. They're just noise. Let's see. Lore accurate Murmur are sentient tech, often mindless but small. Let's see. The Murmur are weak to radiation damage in Warframe. In Bleach terms, this translates well to Kiddo, like Hadu, number 33, Sokutaki, or binding spells. In Captain level Banki, that distort or cleanse spirit particles, which could counteract their void-based bodies. The conflict. The Murmur would likely catch the Shinigami off guard because conventional attacks may not kill them, but only break them into smaller pieces. Would the Murmur successfully conquer the planet? No, they would not conquer the planet. Initial shock. The Murmur would cause massive chaos. The sheer number of hands and rogue necromechs emerging from the ground would overwhelm lower-level Shinigami and cause panic in the world of the living. Countermeasures. Urara and Mari Kurosaki would quickly analyze the Murmur's dependency on the Void and develop sealing methods or spiritual countermeasures to disrupt their cohesion, effectively treating them like high-level chaotic form of Rishi corruption. The power gap. Once top-tier characters intervene, like Ichigo, Kenpaki, or Yamamoto, or even Aizen, the Murmur's physical constructs would be shattered faster than they can combine to defend themselves. The real danger. The real threat wouldn't be the soldiers, but the man in the wall. The Indifference himself, who is an unknowable, omniscient entity. However, the Murmur themselves are simply smaller fragments of this entity. And the Bleach universe is uniquely suited to destroying and managing strange spiritual beings. In summary, the invasion would result in a terrifying temporary loss of control of the environment, but the combined strength of the Goatee 13 and Ichigo's allies would successfully halt the invasion by breaking the strands of Kra that allow them to exist in this timeline. Oh, that's cool. Any idea what you want to try to do for the final battle with the Future Shock Girls Party? I already had like one idea where I'm not gonna make it into I'm thinking I might make it into a heavy molecular battle. But like seeing yesterday and how scary, like I'm not gonna lie, they were fun, but I feel like we were too constrained in our area. I'm so dumb. I just realized that I left it up there. Oh, and you know what? I also just, you know what? It's okay. I'll call for my thruster. I'm gonna go to an area. So, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna make my way back up there. Gracie. Man, there we go. Okay, what would happen if you threw Battle Beast in there, versus Ichigo? What if Thok from Invincible were to invade the Bleach universe and fought Ichigo and his friends? What kind of dialogue would they... First, I have... It's funny, what kind of dialogue would Limbo have? But that's like, I have it on that auto word thing. What they have. Let's see. Battle Beast arrives in the Bleach universe, treating it not as a conquest, but as a hunt for a worthy opponent. His immense bloodlust, speed, and durability, comparable to top-tier Viltrumites, would create a chaotic, high-stakes battle, particularly against Ichigo and his allies. Battle Beast's approach is not villainish in a mustache-twirling way. He is an amoral, honor-bound warrior who disdains killing weaklings, referring to them as insects. Initial encounter: Karakura Town or Soul Society. Battle Beast lands in a crater, looking at his surroundings with contempt. This place smells of stagnant spirits and a pitiful peace. Where is the fury? Where are the warriors who can make me bleed? Ichigo Kurosaki, Banki active, frowning, lands opposing him, sword raised. I don't know who you are, pal, or how you got past in Shinigami, but you are not passing here. You're bringing too much heat, and I won't let you hurt anyone. A young one, with a blade, yet the scent of a beast within him. Interesting. Finally, perhaps some meager amusement. The fight. Early dialogue. Thok moves faster than Ichigo expected, striking not with a weapon, but with a devastating punch. Iko barely blocks. Chad. Brazo Doriga di Gigante. Ichigo, he's too fast. His strength is insane. You speak of strength while holding back. Do not bore me. I was promised a challenge in this world. Shut up. You keep talking about fights, but you're just looking for an excuse to tear things apart. Uru fires arrows from afar. Pathetic insects. Your stingers are worthless. Thok brushes him off completely uninjured. Escalation, Hollowification, and Banki. Ichigo turns into his Vizard form and increases his strength. Thok smiles wildly. Yes! Now this is a scent worth pursuing. Let the blood rain! Screaming, Ichigo screaming, firing at Getsuga Tishinso. Get the hell out of here! Thok takes the blast head on, his armor torn, but he is laughing, blood trickling down his face. Is this the glory I have been seeking? Is this the glory of it? Answering with the void, it's not enough to satisfy rage. Final confrontation, resolution. If Battle Beast realizes they are strong, but not strong enough to kill him, he might lose interest. Disappointing. I had high hopes, but I have no honor in killing insects that cannot withstand me. I will leave you, for now. Find stronger allies, child, if you wish to see the surprise again. If the battle continued, or a more powerful form of Ichigo, Thok would be elated. He would be elated. Battle Beast would say, yes, yes, a worthy battle at last. The final perfect battle. Ichigo just like, it's meaningless to just live. It's meaningless to just fight. I want to win, and I'm winning this for my friends. Thok to Ichigo, treats him as a meager amusement. Initially, but a worthy opponent, once Ichigo taps into his Hollow or Quincy powers. Ichigo to Thok, takes an immediate protective stance, disgusted by Thok's bloodlust. Uro to Thok, analytical, trying to find a weak point, but overwhelmed by Thok's speed. The dynamic would be relentless brute force attacker Thok, forcing a fast-paced, high-stakes battle against a defender who gains strength through desperation. Let's make sure it's a fight to the death. Alright. If you think he's gonna lose interest, it's possible. Thok lands incendiary, dismembering a few seated officers instantly. His mace dripping. He is unimpressed. Ichigo, Renji, and Ruka arrive. Disappointing. Descent of fear. I'm gonna move. Is this the way out? Yep. You want? Oh yeah. Did you want me to invite you or no?
No.
Copy. Gracie's twitching because the phone is on her. I have the phone on her. I'm just gonna put it on my lap. Actually, yeah, think about it. I could probably put the next mission right around here where the university is. Thok.
Hey there.
I only get to see him like once in the first season of the show. Oh, whoa, wrong one.
All right.
This is what I wanted to do.
10-4. Bye.
Oh, damn it. That is not what I wanted to do.
Have a good one.
Do you hear any of that?
Just the share screen.
Yeah. Alright. Battle Beast after tanking a Gutsuga Toshi. A ranged attack? Childish. Where is your iron? Where is your blood? Show me what you can fight. Ichigo breathing hard. Shaki barely holds. What the? He didn't even move. How can he be this strong without spiritual pressure? Battle Beast after cutting through Renji's Ranki. Your weapon breaks, warrior. My claws do not. You have heart, but your soul is fragile. Rukia attempting Kaido. It's useless. My binding spell doesn't even slow him down. The climax. Death scenario. With plot armor disabled, Ichigo would be forced to use his Holification or Furbringer Shaki combinations to survive. But Battle Beast has incredible endurance. Yes! I can smell your blood now. It is worthy. Do not die too quickly, boy. Ichigo is desperate. I won't let you. Ichigo likely loses a limb or is brutally disemboweled in this scenario. The end result. Battle Beast likely defeats the initial team with low to mid difficulty, but the fight only becomes fair if Kenpachi Zaraki arrives in time to give him the fight he wants. The final thought, if Ichigo dies, White Hollow Ichigo might take over, causing a stalemate, but in a pure no plot armor fight, Battle Beast's raw physical feats, Invincible exceeds standard Bleach captain level durability and strength during most of the series. Battle Beast, looking over the defeated. Again, I am left with only corpses. This too is a hollow victory. Damn. That's brutal, man. Imagine a battle, like, just picture in your head Battle Beast actually defeating Ichigo and his friends. I like the idea of Ichigo getting himself disemboweled and torn apart. Like, imagine Ichigo, like, Battle Beast catches his sword. Oh, magic. He actually catches his sword with his bare hands. He snaps it, and he picks up Ichigo by the body, and then he starts pulling his guts out. Imagine Ichigo screaming while his guts are being pulled out. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like, just imagine. Just imagine that. Whoa, whoa. I don't know why they're screaming. He was standing there that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and thank you guys for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
A little bit early.
I know.